Proposition 20 would make specific types of theft and fraud crimes, including firearm theft, vehicle theft, and unlawful use of a credit card, chargeable as misdemeanors or felonies rather than misdemeanors. The ballot initiative would also establish two additional types of crimes in the state code: serial crime and organized retail crime, and charge them as wobblers, or crimes chargeable as misdemeanors or felonies. According to Ballotpedia, the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation (DCR) has a parole review program in which felons convicted of nonviolent crimes, as defined in law, could be released on parole upon completing their sentence for his or her offense with the longest imprisonment term. The ballot initiative would require the Parole Review Board to consider additional factors such as the felon's age, marketable skills, attitude about the crime, and mental condition, as well as the circumstances of the crimes committed, well before deciding whether to release a felon on parole. The ballot initiative would allow prosecutors to request a review of the board's final decision. The ballot initiative would also define 51 crimes and sentence enhancements as violent in order to exclude them from the parole review program. In California, counties are responsible for supervising paroled felons convicted of non-serious and non-violent crimes as defined in law and who are not classified as high-risk sex offenders nor classified as needing treatment from the State Department of Mental Health. Counties have discretion on whether to petition the judicial system to change a felon's post-release supervision term or status. The ballot initiative would require local probation departments to ask a judge to change the conditions or status of a felon's post-release supervision if the felon violated supervision terms for the third time. The ballot initiative was designed to make changes to AB 109 from 2011, Proposition 47 from 2014, and Proposition 57 from 2016, three measures that were each intended to reduce the state's prison inmate population. The ballot summary for Proposition 20 states that it limits access to parole programs established for nonviolent offenders who have completed the full term of their primary offense by eliminating eligibility for certain offenses. It changes standards and requirements governing parole decisions under this program. It authorizes felony charges for specified theft crimes currently chargeable only as misdemeanors, including some theft crimes where the value is between $250 and $950. It requires persons convicted of specified misdemeanors to submit to collection of DNA samples for the state database. The fiscal statement right below the ballot summary essentially states that this will have to increase its funding. A yes vote supports this initiative to add crimes to the list of violent felonies for which early parole is restricted, recategorize certain types of theft and fraud crimes as wobblers, chargeable as misdemeanors or felonies, and require DNA collection for certain misdemeanors. A no vote opposed this initiative to add crimes to the list of violent felonies for which early parole is restricted, recategorize certain types of theft and fraud crimes as wobblers, chargeable as misdemeanors or felonies, and require DNA collection for certain misdemeanors. Here are some statements in support of Proposition 20. The opposition list for Proposition 20 is fairly long, most notably including former Governor Jerry Brown and several reputable organizations such as California Democratic Party and ACLU California. Here are some statements in opposition of Proposition 20. If you would like to learn more, please feel free to visit these resources and links that will be available in the description box below. Please feel free to share this with your friends, families, and others as we get closer to Election Day. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thank you.